Governor Kelly swore Cindy Gamrat into office, and they just stared at each other, and it was like, I just got a pit in my stomach, and at that point, I'm like, okay, something's very fishy here.
Do you think they ever had sex in the office?
I have no idea. I mean, that's something else. I'm not really gonna comment. Well, there's something really going to comment. I can't really say for sure whether they did or didn't.
When you went to Todd Courser, I think Cindy Gamrat was there too, and expressed your dismay about what was going on, and I guess your professional advice that they cool it. What did they say to you?
Well, the conversation was one where we were pretty nervous about even approaching the subject, and I approached it more from the Christian perspective. That we need to have personal and professional boundaries between male and female. I think I brought up the example of Billy Graham, where he has made it his standard that he wouldn't even be alone with the woman. And I was basically, we've heard that from other people around here and some other reps or people, and he just kind of poo-pooed it like it was, well, that's your version of how you think you should act as a Christian.
Was she sitting on his lap at the time?
No, she's not sitting on his lap at the time. It's funny. No.
You left a job without having a job because you, as I understand it, you were having sleepless nights and you just couldn't stomach it anymore?
That's pretty accurate. I mean, it's just, in combination with his attitude, his back and forth, berating to "I love you" to berating "You're the greatest" to all that. It was just too much. I didn't feel it, that it was worth staying any longer. I hoped that by quitting the way I did, based on our close personal friendship, and what I thought we had, that it would send a shock to them. Like, okay, if he's just willing to cut and leave with no warning, maybe it would send a shock to them, and it would wake them up. And obviously, I think we've all learned that that didn't happen.
Do you plan to sue him because you left a job under sort of duress?
Yeah, I'm not really going to get into that. I mean, you can direct that question to my lawyer. I don't think he called in, but we haven't really discussed any particular legal action at this time right now. I just wanted to be able to go out and tell the truth about what had happened in the office and what I believe the district deserved to know.
What would you say to people that would call you a rat, for instance? I mean, you took the check, you were there, and then you left of your own accord, you weren't fired, and now you've come back out and given these details.
Well, you look at what had happened in that office. There's always that. People are going to say that, but people deserve to know exactly what was happening. This is not a normal instance. I'm sure we all view that at this point. That this is a 1 in a million, 1 in a billion type event, and people deserve to know the truth. And that's just it right there. You can call me a rat. I wouldn't characterize it that. I just characterize it as a person who just wants to stand up and do the right thing.
Would you like to work in the legislature again?
Maybe at some point. Right now, it's pretty hard to say what yes or no. I think there'd have to be some thought through that.
Has Representative Courser called you or communicated with you in any way?
No, he sent me an email about 4 days after I quit. Basically it was a glowing email about what a great loss this is going to be. He sent another email sometime in mid-May, and I think he wished me happy birthday on my birthday, and I have never responded to him. So that's all the contact we've had, and he has never attempted to reach out since this went public.
You feel sorry for him at all?
A little bit, yes.
Because you've known him a long time, right?
Known him for over 20 years. Yeah, I know him and his family.
And all this bizarre behavior happened within the last 5 months?
Pretty much, yeah. I would say right as we started lancing, you could just tell that there was something very fishy within the first week. I think we had that powwow grassroots.
1 week into office.